Hello everyone, I'm Claudia Otero. Welcome to this cooking edition of Ask the Experts. Joining me today is our very own Dr. Erica Locke. You are a physician in our emergency department. Thank you for having us here in your beautiful home. You are one very busy lady. You're a mom of two, you're a wife, you are an emergency medicine physician in our emergency department. You do a lot of community outreach about the opioids epidemic, and you also have this passion for nutrition and healthy eating and cooking. Where did this all come from?
So I think that all of this kind of ties in to medicine and health completely. I'm very passionate about what we put in our body. Drugs, opiates, cause a lot of problems, and food causes a lot of problems. So one of the things that I've noticed as an ER doctor and as a family medicine doctor is that our diet makes a big impact on our health. So if we are eating nothing but fast food, unhealthy fats, that manifests in our body. And in the ER, once I see you there and you're having a heart attack, it's almost too late. Obviously, it's never too late to start eating healthy, but if you can start young and build your blood vessels strong and your blood healthy and keep your cholesterol low and just really keep your body functioning as well as it can have just pays off in dividends in our bodies. So I like to think about food just like we put gas in a car. So to me, if you put premium gas in your car runs better. I guess
That's a great analogy, yes.
In the electric age, that's changing a little bit, but so food is the same. So to me, if I'm eating a bunch of fast food, I start to feel awful. I start to feel sluggish, I start to feel tired. But if I'm eating healthy food, fruits, vegetables, antioxidants, I just feel better. And so that's something that I try to impress upon my patients, my family, my friends, and really everyone. So I'm super passionate about health, and that's what turned me into a physician. And I love to cook, and I would rather eat food than take a pill any day. So this is my way to try to stay young and healthy for as long as I possibly can.
Fantastic. Well, and what will you be making for us today?
So today we're going to make a Mediterranean chicken with a homemade tzatziki and a cucumber tomato herb salad. It's got a lot of antioxidants. It's clearly we're eating the rainbow, and then there's a lot of probiotics as well in this. So lots of great healthy fats, and I can't wait to show you.
Absolutely. And before you do that, do you want to introduce us to your helpers today?
I would love to. So my kids have been cooking with me since they were eating. So I had them, pulling apart collard greens when they were probably 6 months old to help out in the kitchen. And so they've been cooking with me ever since then. And so this is Idris, my oldest, and this is Layla. And they often show up on my Instagram feed as well because I'm super passionate about kids learning how to eat healthy.
Yeah.
A beautiful family, and I'm going to, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna get out of your way so you can all get started.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, guys, so we're gonna start by making this chicken marinade, okay? And it starts with yogurt. So I'm gonna pass this bowl to you. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the bowl to you, and then go ahead, leave it there. And then I need you to put this, grab that orange spatula. And I'm gonna have you pour that in there. Yep, go ahead, Layla. And then we're gonna have the juice of a whole lemon. Okay. You can juice one whole lemon, Idris. Yep.
Into the thing? Or...
Yep. So this is half a cup of Greek yogurt. This is the juice of one whole lemon. Yep, get it all squeezed. Good job. Go ahead, baby. Just put it in the sink. You're good. Yep. Keep the spatula, please. All right, and then, so Greek yogurt is one of my favorite ingredients. It's really wonderful to make salad dressings out of. Mayonnaise-based salad dressings, you can substitute Greek yogurt. It adds a really great creamy element, and also it's full of probiotics. Keep going. We need a full lemon, not just a half a lemon. So this marinade, other way.
I'm sorry, I'm messing up, I'm sorry.
You're fine, you're good. So this marinade helps to tenderize the chicken. And for the chicken, I've got chicken thighs. Chicken thighs stay moist when you cook them. And also with the cost of meat and produce right now, chicken thighs are a really economic option. So it's a great cut of meat, and it works awesome on this dish. Fabulous. Okay. So, Lay, can you grab a spoon? Next, we're gonna do the spices. And so we already have Greek yogurt, so we have some probiotics. We've added some great acid to help tenderize. This is our spices. So we have coriander, cumin, chili powder, turmeric, and a little kick of cayenne. Cayenne is actually great for the metabolism.
Can I pour it in?
Go ahead, pour it all in there. Yep. And then we're gonna need some salt and pepper. Go ahead and mix. Yep. So some salt. And I usually will taste and then pepper. Go ahead. And then my other kind of favorite ingredient for this is garlic and ginger. And the garlic and ginger are, garlic is a member of the alum family. And the alum family are onions and garlic. And these are truly superfoods. They have incredible anti-inflammatory properties, antioxidant properties. They're great for your arteries. They're wonderful for heart health. Yep, let's mix. Yep, and then...
You didn't mix it?
And then I need you to grate me, well here, we'll grate, so we're gonna grate an entire clove of garlic. And then we're gonna grate about a ½ inch of ginger. So there's garlic. And so we have ginger here, and I like to freeze my ginger because I don't usually use it all at once. I buy a lot of it, and then, so if you freeze it, you can actually grate it, and it grates super simply. It doesn't go bad, and it's ready for you whenever you need it. And then usually the peel doesn't get in there either, which is nice. So you don't get the peel, and you don't have to worry about peeling the ginger. So it's about a ½ inch of ginger, 1 whole clove of garlic. Maybe we'll put in another one because I love garlic.
Delicioso.
Salt, pepper, and a ½ teaspoon of all of the spices. And I think the recipe will be up on the show notes as well. Go ahead and mix, yep. And then we're gonna combine our chicken and our marinade together. Yep.
Oh, you're making, oh.
But before we do that, we gotta taste it. So I always taste as I go, and usually, Taste good?
I'm good.
Go wash your hands now.
So good.
Yeah, you're good? Okay. And you want it to taste salty a little bit so that you can really flavor the chicken, because the chicken doesn't have anything to start with on it. And so a little salt is okay. And this is just a ½ cup of yogurt to about 1.5 pounds to a pound of chicken. So a little bit goes a long way on top of the chicken. So I'm gonna wash my hands, and then we're gonna do the chicken. Yep, I'll take care of it. Yeah. Here, we're just gonna combine.
We kind of stole Mom's spot, Will.
Yeah, we did.
You're good. And whenever you're working with chicken, you have to be really careful because raw chicken can, hang on. So I like to move my chicken away from wherever I have fruits, vegetables, or anything that's gonna be raw. So I'm gonna move this over here, and then yeah, just go ahead and mix it. And then I'm actually gonna send my kids to the other room to pop this in the refrigerator to marinate. And you can marinate this, go ahead and mix it. Yep, you can marinate this for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. I like an hour at least, but you could leave it in the fridge overnight and the flavor just gets better and the chicken just gets more tender. So guys, why don't you take that over there, and then I'll make the salad.
There or in
Yep,
the fridge?
over there. So I'm gonna start making a salad, and this is one of my favorite salads. It's super bright, refreshing, and it has a homemade vinaigrette that you can actually make this vinaigrette to use on salad at any time as well. So it starts with like maybe 1/4 of an onion, and I like to grate that. And I love using purple onions, especially with Mediterranean cuisine, because it's fresh, it's bright, it has a little bit of sweetness, and the purple in the onion has acanthocyanins. And so purple food, acanthocyanins.
So what is that? Can you explain?
Of course, yeah. So acanthocyanins are a special type of antioxidant, and purple acanthocyanins are super special. There's cancer-fighting properties, and it's hard to find a food that's purple, right? So purple cabbage, purple onions. Can you think of anything else?
You have it.
Yeah, purple onions. Remember we've had purple broccoli before?
Purple broccoli is delicious.
Purple plums, and all these things.
Mom, why do you need to grate that?
So the grated onion gives it a really deep flavor. So we're gonna add the onions too. So that's about 1/4, yeah, just a little, maybe shy of probably about a tablespoon of grated onion. And so we're gonna put that in, and then I need you guys to get some olive oil.
This?
Yeah, so you're gonna pour a bunch of olive oil in there.
A bunch?
Yep.
In the bowl?
So it's about,
Someone.
yep, I'll tell you when to stop. So for this, it's about 1/4 cup of olive oil. And I'm gonna grab a whisk while you're doing that, honey. Yep, 1/4 cup of olive oil. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And then, Lay, I'm gonna have you put another lemon in here. Yep, keep
Tell
going.
me when to stop, but you gotta put the lemon in.
You do the lemon, please.
Right here?
Thanks, yep. There's our lemon grater, go ahead.
Squeezer.
Yep, that's good, Idris. Woo. Yeah, about 1/4 cup of olive oil.
Yeah, please.
And, woo! All right, so and we got a little extra oil in here, so what I'm gonna do is reserve some of this to use on another salad later, and a little more lemon. So usually it's about 1/4 cup of olive oil and 1/4 cup of lemon. And then we're gonna do salt and pepper.
Can I put the salt in?
Yep,
Can I put the pepper?
yep.
How much? Where's the pepper?
Here, I'll do a pinch. About a pinch, yeah. Go ahead, a pinch. Yep, a pinch, go for it. That's plenty. And then Lay with the pepper. And then here's my favorite part of this dressing, and keep going. So herbs. I've got a bunch of herbs here. I have parsley, I have cilantro, I have mint, and dill. I grow some of these. Salinas and the bounty of Salinas has supplemented a lot of this because my crops are not as great as the farmers. So we're gonna start with some curly leaf parsley.
Do we still need a whisk?
Keep whisking, yep.
Does Leia still need to put pepper in?
Yep, keep doing pepper. So I'm gonna grab a handful of curly leaf parsley,
Are
a
you also
handful
gonna
of
grab
mint.
A big knife?
Yes, I'm gonna grab a big knife. A handful of mint.
Sorry.
Ooh, doesn't want to come out.
Still more pepper?
A good handful of dill.
Does Lego need more pepper? Do we need more pepper in there?
Oh, that looks great. Looks great.
Do I need to keep whisking?
Nope, that's perfect. And I love cilantro. It's got so many health properties. Cilantro has properties of chelation, and chelation means that it helps us detoxify heavy metals and helps detoxify the body. It's also another great anti-inflammatory. So I love cilantro. And if you look at this, this is really a lot of herbs that we're gonna put in this dressing.
Greens.
And so, yeah, so the greens are
Very important.
super helpful, very important, and
That it helps your body.
whenever,
There's like a certain food, like vegetable that helps your body process other food.
yeah, let me just taste it really quick.
So we're gonna put the greens in there, though,
Can I
right?
taste some?
Yeah, you can taste them, you just have to wash your hands.
Mom, can we put the greens in?
Needs another little pinch of salt.
This?
Yep, a little pinch of salt.
No, we need to do the pinch of salt this time. Can I put the greens in now?
You can go ahead and add. Thank you, my love.
Add the greens?
Yeah, add the greens. Yep. And then we're gonna do a little splash of something sweet.
Wow, that's
So
something.
I love the balance of salty and sweet together. So I have a little bit of agave. I also have pomegranate molasses. It's a little harder to find pomegranate molasses, so I'm gonna substitute agave today because I know it's probably readily available. And so just a pinch, like a half a teaspoon is all you need just to give your mouth that kind of delicious balance of sweet and salty and acid that comes from the lemon.
I'll
And
let
so
you mix that.
we have this beautiful mixture of greens here, and then we're gonna add some red onion. And that's just a finely chopped red onion. We're gonna add some cherry tomatoes.
Can I, Mommy?
Oh yeah, here. And then why don't you add the cucumbers? And then I'll teach you my little trick to slicing cherry tomatoes. So I have these wonderful cherry tomatoes. You take 2 little takeout container lids. Thank you, sweetie. Here, why don't we put that in the,
Last little bit.
yeah, we'll pop that in the sink. And then, so you take 2 little takeout containers, you flip one upside down, you close that up, and then you just go like this.
Oh,
And then you can slice
I've never seen you do
multiple
that, but that's
cherry
very
tomatoes
smart.
at once, and then pop that in there.
Can I?
Yeah,
I
go
do
ahead.
it
Pop it in.
sometimes.
Yep, pop it in. And now we're done with this. Yep, great. And then
Wow, this is
I need one of you to mix that. Yep. And just mix that to combine, guys. And then we're gonna start cooking our chicken.
Oh, I'm gonna get the chicken.
Yep. Oh, watch out.
Go get it.
Wait, I'll get it.
Good job. So we're gonna go get the chicken, and we'll start our chicken in a moment.
Where can we put the salad?
Oh, you know what I forgot?
What?
I forgot garlic. We have to add garlic to this.
Okay.
Clearly, I put garlic in everything. You can choose to not add the garlic if you're not a garlic fan.
Can I grate?
But this came out great. Go ahead, grate. You want to grate it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all you.
Where is the grater?
The grater is right here. So a little bit of garlic, just a half of that. So just a little hints of garlic
Patrice, you
is
can do
plenty
it.
in
I know
here.
You wanted to do it. I know you wanted to do it there.
So just the half. So like,
Just a little half, yep.
come on, stop.
Lay, why don't you go get the chicken, please? Thanks.
Patrice, where did you put it? It's over there. Is that good?
Sorry.
That's perfect. Thanks. Perfect. All right, love.
I just wanted to make it easy to get. I'm sorry.
All right, loves.
Where are we gonna put this?
Let's clean up, okay?
Where are we gonna put this?
I need you to just stir it, and then we'll
Something
put it
we
right
have
here.
to clean up.
Yep. And perfect. So we don't want to mix the fresh stuff with the chicken. So go ahead and put the chicken there. Yep. And I'm gonna put this behind me so that we can plate for later.
I will take it. Do you want to put it on?
Yeah, just put it right here. Yep, that's perfect. Okay. So, I should have preheated this.
You should.
Next time, preheat your pan.
Do you want to turn it on?
Okay. So,
Are we gonna put oil in there?
yes, so we're cooking only with olive oil, and this whole dish is made with olive oil because it's a heart-healthy fat, much better for you than canola oil, vegetable oil. You can also use avocado oil, which is also a good healthy fat too. Go ahead.
Tell me when to stop.
Yep. Yep,
Next time, can I pour the oil?
sure.
Thank you.
Is that good?
That's good. That looks great. Okay. And a little bit goes a long way. And I like to cook in cast iron. Cast iron, once it's well seasoned, doesn't leach any toxins into your food. So sometimes people love to use nonstick because it's very convenient. But a lot of times, as soon as you get a little nick on the pan, it'll start to kind of break down and you'll end up with pieces of that pan in your food. So a well-seasoned cast iron skillet is my favorite kitchen item. And then we're gonna make sure that we have some hot plates so you don't hurt yourself. Yep, here we go.
If you want to switch places.
So, and you gotta get the pan really, really screaming hot. So, I'm gonna wait a minute for that to heat up. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna grab a bowl to make our tzatziki sauce also. And while I'm gonna get the chicken
Can
started.
you explain to me what
Tzatziki sauce is. Yeah, tzatziki sauce is a Mediterranean or Greek sauce that's made out of usually Greek yogurt, cucumber, garlic, usually some herbs, and then an acid element like lemon. Sometimes people will put vinegar. Sometimes people will put mayo. For mine, I love it just to be light, refreshing. So I do Greek yogurt. This is a cup of Greek yogurt. We're gonna grate about a half of a cucumber
Why do you grate everything, Mom?
because it makes it delicious. It breaks it down and it adds more flavor. And this is a sauce, so we want to make it into a sauce, really.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a little bit of parsley and a little bit of mint to this. But garlic is really the star of the show in tzatziki.
And I put the yogurt.
So here's our chicken thighs that we marinated, and we're going to start. A grill pan works well too.
Watch out for the hot oil.
Watch out, guys.
I might take a little step back. How is the oil not splashing on your arm?
I'm just used to it. You know,
Wait, it is?
it is. Yep.
Do you want to put this in?
Okay, so while the chicken is marinating, we're gonna do the tzatziki sauce. So go ahead and pour that in there, and you're gonna use the large grater to do that. It's right there.
And how much do I need to grate?
So just go ahead and grate. Yep, I'll show you. So you're gonna turn it like this, and I'm using the peel as well because there's lots of nutrition there. These are organic. They come from Salinas. They are super healthy, and the peel has lots of vitamin K and other healthy
Okay, I got it.
fiber.
Yeah.
Yep, just like that. Okay,
Okay.
got it?
Thank you.
Thank you, love. And then to the cucumber and the yogurt, we're gonna do the juice of 1 lemon again. So we need a whole lemon for each part of this process. So in total, you'll need 3 whole lemons for this meal.
Do you want to grade? Like,
A little bit more.
Okay.
A little bit more.
You said we need a juice of lemon again?
The juice of 1 lemon. Yep, 1 whole lemon.
And this.
Yep.
And then so do both of these.
Yep. Go ahead and put them in there. Nice job, Lay.
Wait, what can I? And then Mom will get the rest off. Can I start the entire cucumber?
Yeah.
Hopefully the lemon doesn't fight back.
Hopefully it doesn't fight back. Hopefully not this time.
Yeah.
I hope so. Maybe get you some goggles.
All right, there we go. That's one.
Nice job.
Gotta take it out.
Make sure no juice splatters everywhere or drips everywhere.
One more. This one's gonna be juicy.
Looking good. All right, and then that's good, Tree. Perfect. And then we'll do a little bit of salt and pepper.
All right, I'll do the salt.
Wow, that looks amazing. I got you. That's good, Lay. I think we're good. And the cucumber gives it a little bit of extra juiciness too, because the cucumber has tons of water in it. I often tell my patients if they don't like to drink water, eating a cucumber is a great way to get a bunch of.
Mom, that's a lot of salt.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm trying to counter it with the salt, but that's a lot of pepper.
Yeah, it'll be good. So cucumber is a wonderful way to get water in your body if you don't love to drink water. So you can see we're getting a nice golden caramelization on here.
Should we mix this all together?
Yeah, go for it.
Can you get this one to mix this one? Thank you.
Juicy, yummy. I want to try this.
You wanna try it? Yeah, go ahead, keep mixing. And then this is also one of my favorite.
Sorry.
This is one of my favorite dips. So I'll usually make a veggie plate with a bunch of different veggies for my kids to eat because they don't always like to have it together.
Oh, I think I know this. I didn't know this had so much yogurt in it.
Yeah, it always has yogurt. That's how I make.
But I know what it is. I smell it and I can tell.
I love that.
Can I try it, Mom?
Go ahead, grab a vegetable.
Which what veggies do you want?
I'm going to take one of each.
Well, it's gonna be so weird because now that I know what's in it.
Good? You like it?
Can I start with the
It's
Yeah.
very watery.
Yeah.
It's like almost too watery.
Too watery? Well, do you want to add more yogurt? You can always add more yogurt.
Wait,
Yeah,
where is it?
yeah.
Start with a cucumber. No, there's not.
Yeah, you can always add more yogurt if you feel like it's too watery. It's in the fridge.
Where?
We'll add it later, sweetie, when we eat this for dinner. Okay?
Where?
And you can actually turn this into a really good salad dressing by just making it more watery. So whenever leftovers I have, I'll just add a little extra lemon, add a little extra water even, and then you have this great, delicious homemade creamy dressing that you can put on any kind of bowl, or rice, or just veggies like they eat. You like it? Good. All right, so our chicken is kind of finishing up. And I have a swap out, so can you grab the chicken that we've already made out of the oven? And so we've got like a nice golden brown color on here.
Mom, where can we put this?
And we've already made one. Just right here. So,
can't get enough of this. Yeah, this is not the one time.
so we'll take this out. And then I really find that when you add acid to food, you need less salt. So I like to finish any dish like this with some herbs on top and some lemon, because then it adds good flavor and then you need less salt when you're eating. So we're gonna do a little squeeze. Yep, a little squeeze.
Like with this? Or?
Yeah, yep. And in the tzatziki, we need to add
right?
2 cloves of garlic. Did you add garlic to this yet?
On the chicken, right?
No, and it's even good without the garlic right now.
Where is the garlic?
That's what it's missing.
Sorry.
You're good, honey.
On the chicken, though, right?
On the chicken, a little lemon on the chicken, yep. And that's off.
And then we're gonna cook that. Or
No, we'll cook that later. We'll cook that later.
Once we
can I
finish
put the
this.
garlic?
Yep. And so you're gonna put that in the tzatziki.
One of these or 2 of these?
We'll do one and the little leftover piece we have. The nice thing about this dish is that you can tailor it to how you prefer to eat. So I love a lot of garlic. You don't have to put a ton of garlic.
Are there onions around here? Why am I crying?
Why are you crying?
Yeah, there.
Because it's so delicious. It's so good. The food is so good.
Because you want to eat it, but you can't right now.
Oh. All right, and then we're gonna add some herbs to this tzatziki and some herbs on top of our chicken. So a little parsley, a little cilantro. Mint is always delicious, refreshing, and it's often found in Mediterranean cooking. And a little bit of dill. And actually the herbs will make this a little more thick. So you might find that you don't want more yogurt once we get the herbs in there.
Is
Can I help make some?
I can't really get the
Yeah.
rest of it.
That's perfect, son. That's great.
I need to.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I'll get the rest of that, but I need to.
No, you're good. And herbs, I like to keep them in one of these mason jars in my refrigerator. So I'll cover them with a little plastic bag, and then they'll keep in the fridge for about a week. And I can use them for salads and all kinds of other things. So we'll put a little bit of herbs on top of the chicken, and it already has a good squeeze of lemon.
All right, can I use it? So I can
Yeah. That looks good.
Get the garlic on the side, because that's super different.
What do you think? You want to try it now that it has garlic and some herbs and it's not so thin?
mix it a little bit more.
Okay.
This is how we're used to it, with like creamy.
Yeah, now it's more thick, right? I forgot to add those other things. Good? Chef's kiss. I'm glad you like it. So this is pretty much the meal, and then we'll talk about how to plate it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I plate this in my house. There's a couple different ways that I do this. For my kids, they love to have this on top of rice. Sometimes I'll make it in a pita, and for me, I like to put it on top of a salad. So it's one meal that you can kind of make versatile for everyone in your family, however they want to eat it. Yeah, grab the rice. So guys, why don't you put some rice?
Can I go grab the pita?
Sure, grab the pita. Yep. So I'm going to kind of show you how to plate it 2 ways. Yep. So we have, this is a whole wheat pita. You can actually use a lavash bread. You can even use a tortilla. Whatever you have available.
It's delicious.
Yep. Put some rice on the plate.
I can help you with the one with the rice.
So we're going to make the one with the pita.
I can help
So
you with that.
we'll cut the pita in half. I like to usually warm my pita up in the oven or on the stovetop, just to make it a little bit toasty, and then we're gonna add the tzatziki.
I can hold it open.
Yep. Would you mind grabbing the salad, please?
Mom, do you think this is enough rice right here?
That looks great.
plenty.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're gonna add the tzatziki, and then one of the nice things you can do with this salad is add feta cheese as well.
It's delicious.
So I'm gonna add a little bit of feta cheese to finish it off at the end. It adds a really delicious salty element too.
Where can my plate go?
And then we'll add the salad to the pita.
Mom, where can I put my plate?
Hang on to it for 1 second.
Okay.
And then we're gonna grab the chicken.
Why don't you take it off your hands?
And so just a couple pieces of chicken. And so in this little pita pocket, you have whole grains, you have probiotics, you have tons of antioxidants, you have almost the entire rainbow of food, and it's absolutely delicious. So that's the one way, and this is easy to wrap up. You want to try it?
Yes,
You can try it. We have to have Miss Claudia come back and try it too.
Yeah, so that will be hers.
Okay, it's your job to make some for our crew too, okay? So we're gonna make some more for our crew that are helping us.
Grab the other pita bread.
Sure. And Idris, you're gonna bring us the rice. So I just made some rice. My kids love to eat rice. We do the microwave rice that you get from the store too. And so just any rice will do. And then,
Can I cut it?
go ahead. And then I like to just put the chicken on top. And some salad on top.
Do you want to make more wraps?
Sure,
Or
babe.
should we make it in different ways?
Sure.
More wraps?
And some
Lots.
tzatziki.
Is there another way that is there one other?
So here's the final product. Mediterranean chicken with a delicious cucumber tomato herb salad and a homemade tzatziki sauce. 2 ways for however you and your family wants to enjoy it. Claudia, would you like to try some?
Oh, I think you're gonna have to
we
twist my
go.
arm to do this.
So
Sometimes I just don't like my job. I wish we had the technology where you could all smell this, because it really smells amazing. And I have to congratulate you. What a fabulous team here. Okay, here we go.
Oh, good sous chefs.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You want to come home with me?
Do you want to try your taco?
Sure.
Your
Teach me how to
Mediterranean.
cook?
Your Mediterranean taco.
Please, you want to try one?
Okay.
I don't know in a way.
Individual kind of guy.
That's delicious.
Thank you.
That's
Thanks.
delicious.
Thanks. And it's so good for you too.
Refreshing too.
Me? Mama, me?
Enjoy.
That is delicious.
Oh, I got a fresh piece of chicken.
Well, I have to say, I really enjoyed watching the family cook. What an amazing way to get kids involved so young, so early on in life, into helping you in the kitchen, but also to learn about the benefits of all these healthy foods. Any other tips that you'd like to share with moms and dads out there?
So one of the most important things that I think about when teaching kids to eat healthily is to not force them. So kids very young learn that food is one part of their life that they can exert control over. And so one of the things that I've tried to be really intentional about with my kids is for me to get really excited about foods and healthy foods, but I don't ever force them to try anything. So we always have another option that I know that they love. So we'll keep, hang on, sweetie, hang on. So for example, today, I know that they don't always eat this salad, even though they're gonna eat it now, probably for the camera. But I'll have some cucumbers, some tomatoes, some carrots ready for them to eat. And so they've been exposed to these things since they were kids. And so making sure that you have something that is comforting to your kids as another option at the table that ties into the meal is always a great way to help them be exposed to food. And then just you getting excited about food and you eating healthily is really important.
And I'm sure it also comes in handy with busy schedules, right? So
Yes.
lots of busy parents out there, so you can bring your kids in and help you prep, right? So maybe on the weekend you're prepping for the next 3 or 4 days, and you have these beautiful helpers here, and very enthusiastic helpers. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Locke, for making this delicious meal. I hope you try it at home. I really recommend that you do. And your beautiful helpers here, thank you very much. I mentioned earlier that you are very busy, and we all know that, but you're also working on a book. Tell us about that.
So I'm starting to write a cookbook about how I fed my kids in residency. So I had my kids in residency, and I've always been passionate about food, but my kids love to cook, they love to eat, and so the book is basically about trying to start kids off on a lifelong journey to love food, and not just a journey to love food, but a journey to love cultural foods, and that food is a way to experience not only your own culture, but cultures all around the world. And so that's the focus on the book, and I'm working on it. Hopefully I'll get it done at some point, and I don't have a publisher yet for it, so mainly because I don't have a very large social media following. So if you would like to follow me on social media, I do have Instagram, that's the Doc's Dish, and I do try to share whenever I can tips and tricks about how I feed my kids and how I feed my family and the food that I eat at home.
Very good. And again, if you start eating healthy at a very young age, continue doing so, chances are that you're working yourself to maybe not end up seeing Dr. Locke in the emergency department, right?
100%, 100%.
She's there for you, but
Yes, I'm there for you, but you know, we want our community as healthy as possible. And living here in Salinas, the salad bowl of the world. We have such wonderful access to so many wonderful fruits, vegetables, and so we're very blessed to live here. So.
Yeah. Wow. Well, this recipe will be up on our website, salinasvalleyhealth.com, under Farmers Market recipes. So make sure you check this recipe out as well as the other recipes. And this video will remain on this Facebook page. So make sure you like it and share it. And of course, follow Dr. Locke on her Instagram, The Doc's Dish. And anything else you guys want to say?
Nope.
No? The food's delicious?
The food is amazing.
Okay. Well, and of course, to stay up to date on all of our free community events, such as Walk with a Dog, upcoming flu clinics, and other events like this one, like Ask the Experts, and even to listen to our podcast, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, YouTube. Thank you so much, Dr. Locke. It's been a pleasure. This is delicious. Take care.
That's so fun to make.